If you want to start a print-on-demand business in 2026, you've got to sell on more than one platform. Amazon, Etsy, and eBay should be your core three, and I'm going to show you how easily you can get started on all three platforms using Printify. This can be the difference between you potentially replacing a full-time income with your print-on-demand business or it being merely a side hustle. So I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know. Let's get to it. So first, why should we sell on multiple platforms? For one, competition is increasing across the board. That means on Amazon, Etsy, and eBay, you're getting more competition. But by covering more online real estate, as I call it, you're increasing the odds of customers finding you, whether they go directly to their platform of choice to make a purchase, or they go to Google, the most trafficked website in the world, and they find you from search results on Google. You can literally triple the likelihood of being found by selling on all three major platforms. Also, the algorithms are constantly changing and evolving, and that's platform specific. So what if Amazon makes a change to their Amazon algorithm and it negatively impacts your product's ranking? Well, hopefully you can make up for any dips in sales or at least hedge your bets by establishing a presence on Etsy and eBay, just as an example. Cross-platform presence literally means more buyers. The reach of these platforms is massive. Amazon having the most reach, but Etsy and eBay also reaching tens, if not hundreds of millions of potential customers as well. And best of all, Printify makes this easy. If you're going to put in the work to sell on a single platform, it is criminal in my mind not to duplicate your product listings over to your other Printify stores and publish. It is much easier than you think, and I'm going to give you a demo in this video. Speaking of Printify making this easier than you think, Printify is our production hub. It is going to route the orders as they come in to its network of printers around the world based on who can provide the best product, the best price, the quickest fulfillment. All right, they're going to make sense of all of this for us, and it's automated using their software. And by the way, you can start for free using my link in the description of this video. So as I mentioned, you can upload your design once, create the product once, and then easily duplicate it over to your other Printify stores, saving you time. And remember, time is money. The time that you save can be spent scaling your business by publishing new products instead of doing these repetitive tasks and wasting time. When new orders come in, again, Printify is automatically routing them and getting them fulfilled, and their software is also going to connect directly with Amazon, Etsy, and eBay and mark the order as fulfilled and add the tracking number so that your buyer gets notified. You don't have to do anything. By connecting Printify to your store, you benefit from the work that their developers did, and you don't have to have any code written or anything like that. It all works for you. And there's no manual fulfillment. Again, this is the alternative. This is how things were decades ago. If you wanted to sell t-shirts online, you probably had to have a t-shirt press. Guess what? Today, you simply create a free account on Printify, connect it to your store, and those orders are fulfilled automatically. What's not to love? If you're ready to start your print-on-demand business but don't live in the US, don't worry. Doola can help. Whether you're in the US or living abroad, setting up a US LLC through Doola unlocks huge benefits, including the ability to sell on Amazon, Etsy, eBay, and more. You also get access to business banking, payment processors like Stripe and Shopify, and even business credit cards. Plus, having an LLC adds real credibility and protects your personal assets if something ever goes wrong. Doola is basically a business in a box. They handle everything from forming your LLC to setting up your US bank account to bookkeeping and taxes, all in one place. No paperwork, no stress, and you can do it from anywhere in the world. What's not to love? Now, if you're serious about running your business the right way, I definitely recommend Doola's premium plan. You'll get a dedicated bookkeeper helping you stay compliant so you avoid IRS fines, and access to perks like free sales tax registration, cashback offers, and VIP support. So if you're ready to take your business seriously, click the link in the description and use my code Ryan10 for 10% off. It's totally risk-free with Doola's money-back guarantee, or even book a free demo to see if it's right for you. Use the link below this video to get started. So your top priority is going to be selling on Amazon. All right, it is the #1 e-commerce destination in the world, so I really think you should start here. Okay, he's got the largest audience, and people come to Amazon with high purchase intent. Shoppers come ready to buy. You know, when was the last time you went to Amazon just to kill time? I mean, honestly, Amazon's grown to the point where people may actually do that. You know what I mean? They go there just to browse and not even buy things. That's how big Amazon has gotten, but they're going to add it to favorites. They're going to create lists. They're going to add it to cart and come back later. All right. So people go to Amazon with the intent of making a purchase. And as a seller, you could not ask for anything better. Printify integrates directly with Amazon Seller Central. That's how you sell on Amazon, whether it's selling Amazon FBA products, or in this instance, we're selling Amazon FBM, fulfilled by merchant third-party products, where we can list our print-on-demand products for sale through Printify. And then when it sells, it automatically downloads, detects the order, routes it to the correct printer for that product, and then uploads the tracking. You don't have to do anything. It's all automated. It could not be easier, guys. It's perfect for all products like shirts, mugs, tumblers, hoodies, just to name a few. I would say my personal favorite would be t-shirts, coffee mugs. I got my start with those two products. I also sell a lot of embroidered hats, which Printify semi-recently added to their catalog. So I would experiment with embroidery products as well. There is higher competition on Amazon, but I would say there's higher rewards, because if you establish a product on really high value keywords, like for instance, gift for dad around Father's Day, or really any time of year, you're going to make an insane amount of money because of the reach and the volume that Amazon processes when it comes to orders on a regular basis. The easiest way to succeed on Amazon is to give the customers more of what they want. For instance, did you know this simple t-shirt that you have in front of you right now that just says sweet potato in orange text against a black shirt has made over 600 sales in the last month, even though it only has 2 reviews? Absolutely insane. This is one of the top selling shirts right now. But how do you find these shirts? Well, I'm glad you asked. I went to the Merch Dominator research tool that uses bots to basically scan Amazon and detect these best sellers and then put them in front of us in order of best seller to worst sellers, because Amazon has a data point called BSR where it numerically ranks products in a category relative to each other. Merch Dominator is serving us up best sellers, and as you can see here, there is no shortage of them across many niches. But right here, I noticed this simple text-based design, and I love text-based designs because that means anybody can be successful with selling them. And I would recommend, if you're truly a beginner, get started with text-based designs. Now, if you combine that with Merch Dominator, you'll never run out of high demand niches, just like this sweet potato shirt. So I'm going to drop a link to Merch Dominator below, and they've also got their Black Friday deal active. So you should take advantage of that and lock in the best savings available year round. Your next priority has to be selling on Etsy. Many people regard selling on Etsy as being easier than Amazon, even though I would personally debate that. But Amazon and Etsy, to me, both can be easy, because once you integrate Printify, you actually spend most of your time in Printify anyways. You don't spend as much time in Etsy Shop Manager or Amazon Seller Central, but that's a topic for a different day. It is the best platform for selling personalized products, and Printify actually rolled out new software this year that enhances the customer's ability to add their own personalization rather than you having to go back and forth with them in the buyer-seller messaging system. I actually did a video on this recently that I'll link to in the YouTube cards, but it is really cool that Printify did this because it reduces the room for error for us as the seller to perform the customization. We can allow the customer to do it for us and get exactly what they want. And it really streamlines the process. Now, Etsy's no exception. You're gonna have to do niche research to find winning niches and winning design styles. For example, cottagecore has been a huge design trend recently, and this aesthetic is right in line with what is trendy on Etsy. So we can go to Etsy, type in cottagecore. Now check this out. It is going to return products that sell well on Etsy indexed on this keyword. But what Etsy does not tell us by default is that, well, this book right here, or these dictionary prints, are doing 83 sales a month and have over 250,000 views. All right. Or if we scroll down further, that this coffee mug right here is doing 546 sales a month with almost 300,000 views, right? We would never know that. I know that because I use the Everbee Chrome extension. Everbee is now a full suite of tools to help e-commerce sellers, but started with humble roots where it aimed at helping Etsy sellers do niche research and stumble upon these types of opportunities that are absolutely crushing, doing almost 20 sales a day. Now, if I go over here on the left-hand side and I click product analytics, I can actually expand my search to their database of over 130 million products by simply clicking right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that. Now it's still looking for cottagecore products because I've got it basically brings over your keyword search here. But think of this as being able to data mine Etsy on Etsy through a different user interface where we have access to over 100 million products. I know it sounds too good to be true, but hey, it's about to be 2026, guys. Treat yourself. Everbee makes this possible, and they're linked below. Now, I'm going to sort by sales. And now what I am looking at is the leader in sales based on the previous month on cottagecore products. They're not all going to be relevant as print-on-demand sellers. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of hover over them as I'm researching. Now, it looks like this shirt right here did 447 sales last month. It's a comfort color shirt with a cottagecore themed design. Now, whether or not I want to take this specific design as signal or maybe the design style, you can train AI on replicating design styles. So you don't even have to worry about doing it yourself. You can simply take a picture of this and then prompt it and say, hey, make a snowman, for Christmas or for the winter. Make a snowman with this design style, and it will literally replicate the flowers and make exactly what you asked. I couldn't help myself, so I jumped into Google AI Studio. I gave it the picture of that design, and I said, make a snowman on a wintry landscape in this design style, and boom. All we need to do is remove the background so that we can make it available on various colors of this comfort color shirt, which, yes, by the way, is available in Printify. And now we're competing with the best of them, all because Everbee told us that customers are absolutely loving this product. Again, it's a bestseller and did 447 sales just last month and has done over 1,000 sales total. And platform 3 of 3 has to be eBay. It's funny because people don't think of selling print on demand on eBay, even seasoned veterans, but it works. I started selling on eBay in 2008, which is insane to think. That was like 17, almost 18 years ago. But it is a massive marketplace with, last I heard, I think over 100 million active customers each month. Now, it's not just a print on demand marketplace. eBay is a global marketplace where you can sell anything, but print on demand does really well there. One thing I'd say is, while it has less competition than Amazon and Etsy for print on demand, it is price sensitive. For instance, I used to shop a lot on eBay because I could usually get the best deals there. If you know how to search, there is a way of manipulating search results to basically combine price and shipping and give you the lowest cost at the top of search results. So you're going to want to probably reduce your expected profit when selling on eBay. Again, you set your price points when you list products through Printify. So maybe bring down your profit margins just a bit when you list on eBay to be more competitive. By the way, eBay has a unique ads, or they call it promoted listings section, where you can essentially bid a percentage of the sale price, and you only pay eBay when you make a sale using their sponsored listing. So it's cool because a lot of people are worried about running up a big bill running ads, but with eBay, you only pay when you make a sale. So I thought that was really cool. So let's bring it all together. I'm here in my Printify account. This is my demo Printify account, not my real one, but let's pretend. So what I'm gonna do is go to their catalog, and let's say I just wanna start with creating a t-shirt. So I'll click t-shirts. I have all these awesome options. We just saw there was a trending comfort colors shirt on Etsy right now doing over 400 sales last month. So I'm gonna click comfort colors 1717. I actually prefer this shirt too when I'm designing for myself. Now, Printify has a massive network of printers that can print this comfort colors specific shirt in all different colors. By the way, they have networks around the world. You can see United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, etc. What I'm actually gonna do is just use Printify Choice. When you use Printify Choice, which is the default, they're gonna optimize around top rated quality, lowest price, most shipping options, and fastest delivery, basically giving you the best of the best automatically. So I'm gonna hit start designing. So check this out. Their designer is real easy to use. Whether I just wanna add text, if I click add text, by the way, they've got pre-made text pairings here. So I can go ahead and say like Ryan's method, okay? established 2020. Something like that, and boom, I've got a nice little text-based design. Took me 2 seconds to create, or more practically, you're probably gonna wanna upload your most popular designs. For instance, it's about to be Thanksgiving. I can go ahead and add the Thanksgiving foods and the various recipes and calorie counts associated with these foods. You saw how easily I did that with previously uploaded designs. Over here, I can also add additional colors that are available from the massive network of printers in Printify that have this specific shirt. After that, you simply hit Save Product. Then it's going to allow me to select mockups. I don't need to do anything with regards to the mockups myself. Printify automatically has all of these amazing mockups ready for me. So I'm going to go ahead to the next step and hit Save Selection. Here, I need to do my SEO, my search engine optimization, except look at this. Printify is using AI to generate the title for me. It says cornbread nutritional label shirt, funny foodie graphic tee for Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the Thanksgiving portion. Down here, you're probably gonna wanna double check your pricing, but it's already got a 40% profit margin built in. So I'm making $8.27 when somebody purchases a size small through XL. Then when it comes to size 2XL, 3XL, 4XL, it's up the price a little bit to offset the increased production costs for the larger shirts using more material. And that's all accounted for right here. And you can easily edit it by simply clicking Edit Price. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit Publish. Now, this would theoretically, let's say it publishes to my Amazon store, my Amazon Seller Central. But what about eBay and Etsy? Do I need to redo all that work again? No, because Printify developers like to save us time, and shout out to them. So check this out. Over here on the right-hand side, I've got my newly created cornbread nutrition label shirt. I'm gonna click those 3 dots. I'm gonna scroll down where it says copy to, and let's pretend that this is my Etsy shop, and this is my eBay shop, and this is my Shopify store. I like to occupy as much online real estate as possible, make it easy to find my products and purchase them. So I can check all 3 boxes and hit copy products, and Printify is gonna send my product to all of those stores. All I gotta do is go in there, publish, very few clicks, save as much time as possible, occupy more online real estate, get in front of more customers, make more sales, make more money. Guys, what's not to love? It's never been easier to succeed as a print-on-demand seller than it is right now. 2026 is gonna be a huge year, and my goal is to help you through it. So guys, if you got something out of this video, please let the YouTube algorithm know. Hit that like button, subscribe, check out everything I showed you in this video is linked below. Plus, I think all of them are on sale for Black Friday, minus Printify, which is free. So what's not to love? Go show them some support and get an unfair advantage over your competition by using Merch Dominator, by using Everbee, and finding those gold mine niches. Guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon at the next video.